You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
As the battle of the once angel of the 13th universe Merno now continues, Rycon had now transcended his current power in achieving a power that he had been hoping for ever since his encounter with Goku on Earth, as seen on the previous manga chapter video, with Merno now pushing Rycon into achieving a power that he had yet to experience before. The question now lingers, does Rycon have what it takes with the power of this new Super Saiyan Blue transformation to further put Merno down, or is Merno's power still superior to Rycon's, as he's yet to reveal the full extent of his power to him? As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of Merno vs. Rycon manga chapter special, with Rycon now achieving Super Saiyan Blue and merging that with the powers of Super Saiyan 4, Merno stands ready and having to grin at Rycon and then having to tell him, "You think your mutant Super Saiyan transformation is going to save you from what's about to happen? I feel sorry for you. I'm going to enjoy crushing your skull beneath my feet. I won't show you any mercy. Are you ready, mortal?" With Rycon having to respond, "By all means try. Let's see how far it can get you." And Merno wastes little time in directly dashing towards Rycon and telling him, "You are going to make for the perfect punching bag. Your mouth's been annoying me ever since I spoke to you, so I guess I'll start by tearing your throat out." As he then proceeds to grab Rycon by the throat, it's very eerie how Rycon decides not to do anything at first, and with Merno then noticing this, he then went along to comment, "Wait, what? There's no way!" As we only then observe how Rycon had grabbed onto Merno's arm and slowly removed it from his throat and asking him, "What's wrong? It looks like you've seen a ghost. Is that fear I see in your eyes? Did you truly think this battle was going to go in your favor?" With Merno having to respond, "Unhand me, you disgusting abomination!" With Rycon relinquishing him, he then went along to tell him, "If you insist." However, as he then winds his fist back and telling him, "I still owe you for the punishment you gave to me earlier. So here's a gift from me to you, mighty angel." And with Rycon connecting a really heavy and thunderous shot to Merno's stomach, after punching him, he went along to ask Merno, "Still think I was bluffing now?" With Merno's body having to be sent flying through the distance and having to crash through literally everything he comes across, it was only at that moment where Rycon teleported behind Merno as his body was flying and asking him, "I thought you said you were stronger than me." With Merno quickly catching on, he then responded, "Don't get cocky, mortal." With Merno then regaining balance and flipping out in his attempts to kick Rycon and telling him, "Don't assume I can't even my power with yours. This isn't anything I cannot handle on my own, Saiyan." Because let's not forget, Merno was actually suppressing himself from the very beginning he met Rycon. As he then went along to kick Rycon, Rycon then followed by asking, "Then why are you having such a tough time focusing then? not winning as easily as you thought. And with Rycon having to follow by attempting to punch Merno, Merno then snaps back as Rycon then tells him, or is it that without your counterpart to assist you, you can't do it on your own? Makes me wonder, as he then follows by kneeing Merno in the stomach. Rycon then told him, you won't be leaving this planet in one piece, but then Merno quickly turns the tables by throwing a huge shot at Rycon by then telling him, neither will you, mortal. This power will not save you. I'm finished to lose. So Merno now is beginning to get very agitated at Rycon as he then went along to comment, I will not allow you to live. With Rycon wiping away the blood from his mouth and responding, then you'll have to try harder. And this ultimately prompts Merno in having to raise his power level up even more as he then went along to comment, you will die today! I am done with these mind games, Saiyan! I am beyond your creation. I am the mightiest in the multiverse. And this prompts Rycon in doing the exact same thing and then responding by powering up. He then responded to Merno by also telling him, then let's finish this once and for all. So both Rycon and Merno are now beginning to channel even more energy than before, and it's because of this that the Grand Priest now begins to feel this power as he then went along to say to himself, this energy I'm sensing, could it be? One's coming from what appears to be a Saiyan who wields incredible power. The other, however, feels angelic in nature. The law has been broken. He's still alive. I should have known. Merno, this law will not go unpunished. It's time I make my presence known to him. The time has come. So the Grand Priest now seems very, very annoyed and very alarmed at the fact that Merno had now seemingly broke the law of the angels by further tapping into a power that he really wasn't supposed to, with of course Rycon further engaging against Merno. Merno went along to then tell him, as impressive as you've become, Saiyan, you still seem to overlook what's right in front of you. My power is creeping back up and I'm no longer going to even my power with yours. You'll see this very soon. With Rycon responding, I'm just getting started, Merno quickly follows up by kicking Rycon in the stomach by telling him, as am I, mortal. Don't assume victory while I'm still breathing. This power is no different than I had experienced against Goku and Vegeta. With Merno then punching Rycon in the face by then telling him, you'll need to dig deeper if you ever plan to have any chance to kill me. Your power isn't anything I cannot overcome. This battle is finished, mortal trash. But Rycon isn't done, because from there, he went along ahead to grab Merno by the hair and then having to headbutt him and telling him, I don't care how strong you get, I'll adapt and beat you every single time you do so. And right after Rycon headbutts him, he then told him, I don't fear you, Angel, I will find a way. So it is confirmed that Merno seems to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger, ultimately eclipsing Rycon as he does so. And with Merno now shown having a bloody nose, he then went along to comment, you annoying, dirty rodent, you're going to regret ever declining my offer. How dare you? How dare you? I will burn your flesh off your bones and coat this planet with your blood. As he then quickly follows up by then unleashing multiple energy blasts in which Rycon begins to counter. Rycon then condescendingly, as he's countering, went along to reply, now you're talking my kind of language, but in order for you to do that, you'll have to actually beat me first. Now it's my turn, with Rycon then firing a massive energy blast at Merno. What Merno does is latch onto the energy blast and not allowing it to directly hit him, with Merno then commenting, this is nothing. As soon as I destroy this, I will tear your head clean off your body. But with Merno not knowing that Rycon had just teleported behind him, Rycon then went along to tell him, not if I blow yours clean off your body first. In really coming up with a method in outsmarting Merno, as he then went along to fire another blast from behind him, Rycon then went along to tell him, I will mount your head as the ultimate trophy when I kill you. take this. And with the blast having to slowly approach Merno, Merno then went along to respond, I will not be defeated like this, mortal scum. And as the two blasts wind up smashing into each other, Merno then winds up creating a portal above him and using that as leeway to escape the oncoming attack, and through this, Merno winds up countering by punching Rycon in the face through his portal and telling him, I told you I cannot be beaten so easily. And with Rycon stumbling back, he then went along to say to himself, his power just spiked. That trick is getting very annoying. Is that all you're going to do to counter me with? Magic tricks? That won't work on me again, I promise. And with Merno shown stepping through the portal once more, he then went along to acknowledge Rycon by telling him, you are by far the most fascinating creature I've yet to engage with in the 7th. Your ambition and power is very different compared to the other Saiyans I've battled against. But don't assume that you've won. I'm hiding so much more power from you. How do you even know if I'm not toying around with you? These are the questions you'll never have the answers to. I've been a little too lenient with you, Saiyan. Your ego and pride are beginning to fight for you. There is still so much more that I didn't show you yet, so before you think this is over, make sure your opponent isn't breathing before celebrating. I promise you this won't go as you think it will, with Rycon responding, then show me what you're hiding then. If there is more you've yet to show me, then you might as well show me what you can do before this battle is over then. And Merno proceeds to do just that by further creating 2 Destructo Disc-like attacks and then replying, with pleasure, worm. I am going to slice you into pieces and I'm going to enjoy every last second of it as I do. Are you ready? With Rycon then surprising Merno by creating not 1, but 2 energy blades on his hand by then telling him, I have a few tricks of my own for you to see. I'm ready. With Merno then smiling and responding, I am going to enjoy this very, very much. Rycon then went along to tell him, as am I. I'm going to show you why I am the most advanced Saiyan warrior to ever live. Now show me what you can do, as only then the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, it seems like the battle involving both Merno and Rycon is now just about to intensify a lot more than how it did before, with Merno insinuating that he is in fact hiding so much more power than what he's letting off, which of course has been proven before, and one of the reasons for this is because Merno really wants to gauge himself to find out how strong Rycon really is, and further pairing off with the Saiyan to see if in fact he is his equal, as we've seen Merno do with others before. But the question now is, how strong can Rycon currently get with Super Saiyan Blue mixed in with Super Saiyan 4, and will this power be enough to hold himself off against Merno, or is Merno actually hiding more than what he's letting off, as of course we are currently working on the next manga chapter which will be debuted on the channel. So again, if of course you guys are new to the channel and simply love Dragon Ball, then I do encourage you all to smash that subscribe button, turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon to never miss a single video, as well as slapping that like button down below by giving this video a big thumbs up, as we are going to have a massive like goal for this video. If we can smash out 5,000 likes on this video, then I will try my very best to give you guys the next manga chapter of Rycon vs. Merno in just about 2 to 3 days, and it's something you guys don't want to miss out on, because as of course this fight is beginning to progress and things are really starting to get heated between the two, bear in mind, the Grand Priest is now fully aware of what's going on involving the two, so we may actually end up getting an involvement from the Grand Priest if he ends up making it there in time. But the question going forward from here is, by the time that happens, will Merno completely eviscerate Rycon, or is it possible for Rycon to conjure enough power to finally put Merno down? To that, you're going to have to find out in the next manga chapter video. So again, thank you all so much for your time. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the new merchandise that we have located down in the description box below at teespring.com. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all those other social media platforms, including my secondary and third channels. You guys are going to find some really entertaining and really different content on there. Thank you all once again for watching. I appreciate your time. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
UnrealEntGaming, but once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarota!